Welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm going to show off some vintage cars that I found at a con that I went to, and some cars that I found at a flea market that I came across. First, let's do the vintage ones from the flea market. This is a Matchbox ride. Yeah, it's an older one from the early 90s. It's scratched up a little bit, but you can almost kind of tell what Matchbox cars are now. I mean, once you get to collecting and stuff, you can see the certain ones. They did a lot of rescue and cop cars and different things like that, and just basic rides and stuff. But I just saw this and thought it was pretty cool. This is a little, like I said, it's a little scratched up and stuff, but it's an old one to go into the collection. And the next one is this vintage Z28, and I don't know if that's white out or if that's just scratched off with something, but love the Z28s from back then. I remember there was a maroon one when I was a kid. I'd love to find it, but who knows, maybe you can take this one apart and paint it or whatever. I don't know, or I might just keep it the same. These were, I think, well, that one right there was $1. Yeah, that one I actually found not at the con. That was at the flea market. And the rest of these were at the con. This one was at the con. And this one was at the con. Don't ask me what this is. I don't know. It's an old Hot Wheels, though. But I remember it looks similar to them cars that you could used to have a little thing in the back and you could look through and see, like the Spider-Man and stuff. But I dug through this box and I had just was looking for older ones, and these are the ones I found. And there were some other ones that was kind of really beat up and stuff. But this one is really caught my eye. Anybody remember these? These are the, I think they called them crash up or crack up or whatever. The door on this, if you do that, looks like you hit it. There was cars that also did it in the front, and there was some that did it in the back, so you could hit your car, and then when you're done, you could flip it back around. Well, if it stayed, it had been staying all this time, and there it is, a state police car. Now, when I got to the flea market, this was at the con. A woman had the same exact ride, but it was scratched all to pieces. Mine looks completely mint compared to hers. So, yeah, I thought this was cool because I had just been looking these up. And, yeah, just like that, just hit it, and it's really cool. Me and my buddy had a few of these back in the day when I was a kid. So, yeah, I love that. And the last few came from the flea market. Adam Petty. This ain't nothing old or anything. Well, I guess it is kind of old because Adam Petty's been gone for quite a while now. So I think it was his sprint car right here. I think it says 1-800 Petty or whatever, but he was driving the 45. He died real young. And then they had this one's nothing really old. It's just a Ferrari, and I just like the style of it. I don't know exactly how old it is. It's not like vintage or anything. You see the new logo and stuff on there. But I just thought it was really cool. And I was like, yeah, it was $1. That was $1 too. Now these last two are $5 a piece. This is like some kind of comic strip thing on this one. It's 57 Chevy. It's not real old either. It's kind of light too. It's not real heavy at all. But had the motor sticking out, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that one. But the one that caught my eye was this one. This one's jacked up in the back. Gold. Check that out. Shiny, shiny. There's the front and the other side. And like I said, this one's not real old either, I don't think. That's a 57. Definitely wanted to add it to my collection. So there is the con and the flea market that I came across with some vintage and some not vintage, a few vintage ones that I can stick on my vintage shelf now. But yeah, you just never know. Look into boxes and bags and stuff that people have, and they have a lot of junk cars, a lot of cheap generic stuff, but then every once in a while you come across some Hot Wheels, so, or some Matchbox. In this case, this is the only Matchbox that I came across. And that one was, like I said, $1. So really altogether, there's $2, $3, I think 15. I spent less than $20 altogether for everything. So yeah, that's it. Give me a comment and tell me if you remember these guys, these Crash Up or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they were called. There was a bunch of other ones. I'd love to find some more of them too. And I got more big flea markets and stuff coming up here soon, so hopefully y'all can find something like that. And just tell me your favorites and what you think of this little vintage haul.